Bless up, Massive and crew. It's yours truly, Nicko Rebel, inside the Rebel Culture Studios, and I want to talk to you about my new vlog, Obsessive Creativity. Man, I tell you, sometimes as a creative, we get lost in when to let go and when to hold on to a project. So I want to talk about when's the right time to let go and when's the right time to hold on. Yeah. Alright guys, this is a discussion I just had with one of my colleagues. Sometimes there is a time as a creative you gotta obsess over your work. And yeah, there's a level of mastery that you have to achieve on your work. But sometimes you just gotta let it go. You gotta go, let it go, and let it go into the universe to see what happens. And I wanna basically help you guys or tell you guys what I basically did to find ways on how to let go and when to hold on. Yeah, some people say the rough mix is better than the actual mix. Yeah, at times that might seem true, but many times not so true. I like to personally listen to my rough recordings. It's called rough for a reason. It's not supposed to be the final product that you put out to the public. Yes, some people may argue that it's good to put out, but I suggest getting a professional opinion, listening to the rough mix several times so you can find out where your areas of improvements are, where can you find opportunities in making the record better. You can't obsess over the record for years and years and years. Having a rough mix for that long, that don't cut it. But you gotta know when is the right time to listen to the record, have your feedback about the record, and releasing the record to the universe. All right, we're gonna talk about rhythm building. Yeah, man, I'll put some patois on that one. We're gonna talk about those composers that keep on dwelling inside the rhythm. Yeah, it's good that you're a composer and you're a musician and we respect your art, but you gotta know when it's time to let go of that rhythm so that the artist can put their touch on it and then further build the song. Because at the end of the day, we're looking at the 2-track, which is the completed song, vocals and instrumentation. A lot of composers get caught in this abyss of downloading and buying new sounds and not appreciating the sounds that they already have and crafting that sound. Once you don't have a sound, you can craft it and let it go so it can go to the artist so they can then put their spin on it and we go to the completed song. Guys, do not hold on to your rhythms and think, yo, this is what I need to do to tweak it. This is what I need to do to tweak it. Remember, it's all subjective. So what may not be fire to you is going to be fire to the next artist. And many times when the artists get it, they're changing it anyhow. So it's better to collaborate early and get the song to the finished product earlier. You guys might be saying, yo, Nicko, what are you doing? I have to make sure my sounds is perfect. I gotta make sure my release is perfect. I gotta make sure everything is right. I'm only speaking from experience here, guys. I worked on a project for 5 years with a client. 5 years. And yet still, the project still isn't being released. So it hasn't done him any good and it hasn't done me any good because I ended up wasting a lot of time. Yeah, it maybe wasn't fully a time waste because there's a lot of things I learned through doing that project. But guys, you remember your most valuable asset is time. So you can't spend 5 years on a project and it's still not being released. The only real grade in this whole obsessive or let go nature is when it gets out to the public. When the song goes out to the public and the reception the public gives you, that's when you'll know if you did well or you didn't do well. But you can't be your own judge. So alright, in summary, you gotta pick your poison. For me, it's letting go. I like to get the song to a place where I'm comfortable so I can let it go to get further feedback from the market. Because oftentimes in the beginning I used to obsess over the sounds, obsess over certain details of a song that really an average person isn't going to know about. So this is my advice to you guys, and thank you for watching the vlog. If you got any comments, any feedback, just drop the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody about the Nicko Rebel vlog. Boom!
Nicko Rebel music.